Hello everybody, Toastbomb here. Today we are going to be taking a look at the value of a one-shot. Now, to explain this and to understand this, we first have to take a look at the core objective of Halo. Now, this is something a lot of people get wrong. A lot of people think the core objective of Halo is to kill the enemy team. Now, this does make sense because when you are playing objective games, in order to capture the flag, in most situations, unless the enemy team is really bad, you need to have the enemy team dead in order to open up opportunities to do the objective, whether it's capturing the flag or getting points in the hill. But that definition of the core of Halo is a little too specific, and we have to broaden that definition a little bit by just saying the core is just to get the enemy team to shoo away and not mess with us and try to mess with our business. All we want to do is just be to ourselves and just have them out of the picture. That is it. So by doing that, it's not just limited to killing the people, but also one-shots. Now, to explain this a little bit more, let's take an example. Let's just go, I don't know, Haven, because everybody loves Haven. It's awesome. And then King of the Hill, and we'll take Team Throwdown settings for King of the Hill, just so everyone's on the same page, because the hills move to different spots from playlist to playlist. So, specifically, we'll look at the hill that spawns at Closed for Team Throwdown. Now, if you don't know what Closed is on Haven, it's where those two curvy streets, those two curvy hallways at the top meet up with each other. So there's a little ramp back there, and there's a thing that looks like a BMX flat top ramp thing also over in that area. That whole spot is called Closed. So let's say you are in the hill, you're trying to get points for your team, you're going for that W, right? And you start getting shot from anywhere, the hallways, top mid, somewhere that is fairly far away. Now you start getting shot, you shoot back, and you get the guy one shot, and he runs away. So, now you have an opportunity here. You have a decision you have to make. Are you going to chase after that guy and try to get the kill, or are you going to stay in the hill? Well, the correct answer is to stay in the hill. In most situations, there could be some situations where it's better to kill the guy, but in most situations, it's actually better to just stay in the hill. Because A, you're getting points, and B, that guy is one shot. When somebody is one shot, they're most likely not going to pop out. Think about it. If you're one shot, you start getting shot by a guy in the hill, and then you back down. What are you going to do? Oh, you're going to sit behind a piece of cover for like 5 seconds, and you're going to pop back out. Well, that means that you're effectively dead, because you're not going to be doing anything. You're not going to be doing any damage. You're just going to be sitting behind a wall, trying your heart out not to die for your team. So that is the value of a one-shot kill, is that somebody who is one-shot is virtually not in the game. They still do, yes, have like a little bit of a threat level. They can have some potential to do some sort of damage, but the chances are low, and they're most likely just going to get cleaned up if someone even just looks at them. Like, they could just touch them and they're just going to die, you know, just like barely with their pinky finger, just touch their pinky toenail, and they're just going to die. They're so weak that they basically can't do anything. So you shouldn't chase after that guy. You should just stay in the hill, rack up them points, and then also the other benefit to that is A, you know where that guy is. He's hiding behind that wall over there, just trying to regain his shield. So you know that guy's over there. You know someone's going to be pushing at you from that angle. You can call out that guy, and then maybe another teammate can kill him. And then also you know that people on the other team are very likely to spawn over by that guy because he's just alone hanging out behind some random wall somewhere trying to regain his shield. So you always also have that knowledge as well. So that is the value of a one-shot kill in a nutshell, but you might be asking, well, how do I decide? How do I decide, like, should I chase the kill or should I not? I mean, you gave the example of a hill, but that's pretty clear-cut. Yeah, I want to get points, so I'm going to stay in the hill. Duh. But what about if it's Team Slayer? You know, you want those points in the hill, or you want just points, because that's how you get them, is getting kills. Or another game type like Flag. Well, basically the best way to judge that is just to ask yourself, am I in a good position, and am I with teammates? Now, an example of a good position for Team Slayer was, say, you're on Abandon and you're like Ring 3 or something. That's a pretty good place to be. So if you don't know what Ring 3 is, it's that middle tower, and the top level of that tower on Abandon is Ring 3. So say you're up there and you're dueling some guy and he just bails out. Oh, I'm one shot, I'm leaving. most likely it's better for you to not chase him, because A, if you do chase him, he's running towards teammates, and B, you're losing your positioning. Because that high up position, that's a really cool spot to be. You can look out where the people are spawning, you can lay down shots all the way across the map. That's a really valuable place, and if the enemy team gets that position while you're absent running around ring 1 bottom mid somewhere trying to kill this random one-shot guy, and you only get 1 point, and they end up getting control of that top area and then getting 5 more points over your 1 point, then it was not a worthy thing to go chase that guy. You should have just stayed up there and kept your positioning, because those power positions allowed you to get so many more kills than just that one measly kill that you'd get by chasing the guy. And then the other way with teammates is basically, if you're with teammates, you shouldn't just randomly chase a guy, because the value of having teammates next to you is so great that it's just unbelievable. If you can run in pairs, it's awesome. So you should try to stick with your teammates. You should almost never chase when you are with a teammate. So anyways, again, that is basically this whole concept in a nutshell. If you haven't heard it before, it's a really, really cool thing to think about next time you're playing. Take this into consideration. Every time you get a guy one shot and maybe he bails out of the fight, think about, should I chase this guy, or is it better just to keep this position and not let the enemy team get this position? So anyways, that'll be it for this one. If you liked it, you can leave a like or a comment, or you can subscribe, because I post new Halo videos every day. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.